Let's go back in history. There have been a couple of debate moments, typically in the general election, that have changed everything. Have we ever had one in a primary debate that changed everything?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, holy crocono. Newt Gingrich it created a campaign out of nothing. He had a foundering campaign, and he went yard on Juan Williams. I remember the moment well in a South Carolina debate, and it was a question about the racial overtones, and Newt Gingrich just shoved it right back down his throat. The crowd erupted. You could feel it. It was a shockwave through the arena, and moments like that do happen. And some of it, look, we should remember, poor Marco Rubio.
Yes.
Chris Christie didn't take
Marco.
Little Marco. Chris Christie didn't take Marco Rubio out of the Republican primary race. Marco Rubio took himself out of the primary race. We looked back at the end and said, yeah, that was really where it started to go down. But it was before that. So sometimes it's a post facto. We apply it back to something that already happened. But sometimes, as I've seen multiple times over the past, 20 years, it does happen. And if I were Trump, I would not want. I could see one, right? I could see sitting out one. Sometimes a front runner sits out the first debate, but I can't imagine skipping next month's. That just seems crazy.
You think about Trump voters, and I think Denise made a good point in terms of Trump voters who are looking for somebody else. Does a debate change their minds? Is it about if the debate's going to be mostly about cultural issues because there's not really a lot of economic differences on the Republican side? Do they even get the opportunity to talk to those voters?
I mean, Trump is a human ratings machine, okay? He reflects what the audiences at his rallies are cheering for. So he knows what the base wants. He knows what they care about. So there could be Ron DeSantis could wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to take Donald Trump's economic platform, and I am just going to run on that on the debate stage. And people who don't know enough about him could be like, oh, wow, that's actually what I'm looking for. The problem is that none of those people agree with Trump on economics. Trump is a protectionist. He has a quite left-wing economic agenda. And these people all want to bring the Republican Party back to the Chamber of Commerce free market tax cut Republican Party. And so those people who are looking for new things, looking for what they want, they're just not going to hear it.
You sound like I hear a person next to me describing Vivek Ramaswamy. That's what I hear. And I think that he's the most dangerous guy. After watching your town hall with him, I think Vivek Ramaswamy, who echoes many of the sentiments that you have described, will be a very dangerous man.
He's a very dangerous man on the tennis court. And we have that video coming up later.
It's a hard pass. That's a hard pass from me, Leland.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.